Dude, watch this. He can't do anything to me, the teen sneered, phone raised high as he stepped over the rope. The hush that hung over the tomb of the unknown soldier shattered instantly. Gasps rippled through the crowd, mothers pulling children closer, veterans' jaws tightening. But the boy only grinned, swagger in his step, as if the solemn marble plaza was nothing more than his stage for a viral prank. His friends snickered nervously from behind the rope. Yo, this is gonna blow up on TikTok. Get closer, bro. Make him crack. Their laughter echoed against the stone, breaking the silence meant to honor the dead. The teen leaned forward, pointing at the guard who stood frozen in discipline. What's the big deal? You're literally just standing there. Come on, smile for the camera. And then, it happened. The soldier's voice thundered through the air, sharper than a rifle shot. It is requested that everyone remain behind the ropes and respect this place of honor. The sound hit like an explosion. The boy flinched, his phone nearly slipping from his hand. His smirk collapsed into shock, and his friend's laughter died instantly. Even the pigeons scattered from the trees. The guard did not move. His boots stayed planted, rifle firm, gaze unblinking. His body was carved from discipline itself, only his command had moved, and it carried centuries of sacrifice within it. The crowd was silent now, all eyes burning into the boy. A mother whispered angrily to her son, "Don't you ever act like that here." A veteran shook his head, muttering, "Kids these days." The weight of the moment pressed down like a storm. The teen's ears burned red. He tried to salvage his pride. "Relax, man. I wasn't hurting anyone." His voice was weak now, trembling in the hollow silence he had broken. And then, from the back, a sound of a cane tapping against stone. An older man stepped forward. His jacket was faded, stitched with patches, Vietnam, Korea, places the teen had only seen in history books. His posture was bent, but his eyes, sharp and unyielding, locked onto the boy. "Son," the veteran said, voice heavy with steel, "do you even know where you are?" The boy swallowed, glancing nervously at his phone. "Yeah, it's like a tomb or something." The veteran's jaw tightened, his hand gripping the cane until his knuckles whitened. He pointed at the gleaming white marble. "Not something. This is for every soldier whose name we'll never know. For every father, brother, sister, and child who never came home. You mocked silence that was bought with blood." The words punched the air from the teen's lungs. His friends lowered their phones, shame spreading across their faces. Suddenly, their funny prank felt like spitting on a grave. The veteran stepped closer, his voice rising. "That guard you mocked? He's not here for show. Rain, snow, blazing heat, midnight darkness, it doesn't matter. They march every hour of every day. They don't stop. Because sacrifice doesn't stop." The teen's hands trembled. His phone slipped from his grasp and clattered against the stone, the sound echoing through the plaza like judgment itself. People gasped again, not at the soldier's command this time, but at the boy's collapse into humility. The guard remained frozen. He didn't smirk, didn't sneer, didn't revel in victory. His silence was louder than any insult, his stillness heavier than any punishment. The boy bent down, picked up his phone, and for the first time that day, turned it off. He looked at the veteran, eyes wet. I'm sorry." The old man's voice softened. "Don't apologize to me. Show it to them." He gestured at the tomb, at the silent marble that carried 1,000 voices no one would ever hear. The boy turned toward it, his head bowed. His friends followed suit, their earlier smirks replaced by reverence. Together they stood still, finally understanding the weight of the silence they had mocked. Minutes later, the changing of the guard ceremony began. The teen's eyes stayed locked on the precision before him. Each crisp click of the boots was thunder in his chest. Each flawless swing of the rifle was sharper than any lecture. He felt smaller with every motion, but in that smallness grew respect. As the new guard took his post, the sun broke through the clouds, striking the bayonet with a flash of light. The crowd, moved beyond words, erupted into hushed applause. But the boy didn't clap. He stood silently, whispering under his breath, "Thank you." For the first time, he realized respect isn't optional. Silence isn't empty, it's sacred. Some places don't ask for reverence, they demand it, because nothing less will ever be enough. That day, he walked away changed. He would never post the video. He would never laugh at sacrifice again. Because entitlement fades in the face of honor, and sometimes one soldier's voice can echo through a lifetime. So remember this: never mock what you don't understand, never disrespect what others died to protect. Freedom was bought with lives you'll never know, and the silence of the tomb is louder than any shout. Before we end this story, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We'd love to hear. If this story touched you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know how you feel in the comment.